honey, I'm home. Well, I am home after our 3-day workshop, as I always laughingly say. Hubby works and I shop. But I usually only shop with my eyes. Oh my goodness, and my camera in my phone. I just love taking photos. You'll see I just posted 3 videos that I took on my travels. And as I was starting to do this, I thought, let me make a video and tell you what I found. So the only thing I actually bought on my travels was this beautiful amethyst. I think that is what it is. But look how beautiful they put it. I love this. It's very simple. I love the color. It was only $2, and it makes me think of the beautiful little town Bathurst. And it's gonna remind me of our awesome trip. I mean, we went to 3 different places. So hubby actually had to go to East London for a site inspection. So one night we slept there. That's where I saw the cows on the beach. I'll put the link below. Then the next place we went to, our favorite place, one of our favorite places, close by. It's about an hour and a half from home. Bathurst. There's this beautiful hotel and pub that we usually stay in. So I bought this there next to the museum place that I found, where this man has got all these motorcycles and bicycles and things. Also a video below, link below. And then that is where I bought this beautiful thing, you know, for next to nothing, but just a reminder of my trip. And the last place we went to was a farm with horses and fine dining. Oh my goodness, we felt like kings, went for the fine dining, and it was awesome. So the only things I brought home, this is what I bought. And then when we came back in a little place called Alexandria, we went to stop at a charity shop. There was absolutely nothing that I wanted to buy. But in front were these flowers blooming. Oh my goodness, have you ever seen? They are so beautiful. We call them Christmas rose. I don't know what it is in English. I'm supposed to know, but we call them Christmas roses. And I asked, can I please have some? And I came home with 4. So I am rich beyond words. Rich in so many wonderful people I met. So many people I met that I really made connections with. It's amazing. We could share another artist I met, and we could share. All these stories are on my Instagram and Facebook. So then as I was sitting there downstairs, I thought, you know what, now I'm quickly, before I do anything else, I am going to put this on one of my jewelry pieces that I wear every day. So this is one. So nothing here is expensive. It just speaks to me. It's special to me. So I wear it because I keep it close to my heart. Just, I don't know, is it gratitude or what it is? I just love it. So from a butter knife, husband made this peace lily. I love flowers, so he made the peace lily out of a butter knife. Oh my gosh, it's just one of my favorite things ever. Then I bought this while visiting my kids and grandkids in Thailand. It's just a little I'll get to the word later. In Afrikaans, once again, Hottentotsgod. Is that the name? Dragonfly. Hottentotsgod in Afrikaans. Can you believe it? Dragonfly. I just love them. So I just bought that. I put them on. I think this I bought a piece at a place where you can buy all of these things to create your own jewelry. Then I just put this little hook on top, and now I wear it, and now I can put all my lovely things on it. And lovely. So these days I no longer buy these things at the shop where you can, at the shop. I buy, let me show you this. That's why I'm sitting in front of my jewelry thing. This, remember this one, also link, I'll put the link below. This is what I made for a Christmas. My kids asked, Mom, what do you want? And husband, and I said, lockets, please. So I had two that I inherited. So I said, I want to put photos in and just wear it around my neck. Also one of my favorite things. And this I bought at a charity shop for $0.25. I don't know how you call it. I think it was R5. I just took off that was on it. This little heart was actually on it. And so now I look, when I go to charity shops, look for nice jewelry that I can incorporate in my own things. Because to me, it's all about creating. Use what you have. Use your finds that really speaks to you, that really makes you feel alive, come alive, glad to be alive, and just incorporate them in what you already have. So this thingy, this little thing, I inherited from my mother-in-law. She was also very creative and could do anything. So she had her own toolbox. So I inherited the toolbox and I absolutely love it. And I always think of her with so much love when I use my little toolbox. So once again, I did not plan this beforehand. So now I need to find things and try to, that I want to use to put this thing on here. And I'm also not sure where I want it, but I think I want it a little bit higher, kind of there, so you can see it's just a little. So I am just going to open up with my two little pliers. I'm just going to open up this round piece here, and then I'm going to hang this one there and close it again, and then I'm going to see. At first, when you start to work with this, you will know, most of you on this blog are also creative people. Okay, I put it on the wrong side of the thing now. Okay, no, there it goes. At first, it's kind of difficult to use these things, but the more you use it, the easier it becomes. And voila, look there. So there's my little piece, my little thing that I bought, and it's just there. Let me see. I like it. I like it there, a little bit higher. I could even put it there, but who cares? So there it is. I'm going to wear it and then think about it. But what to do with all your finds, as I always say. Oh, I also picked up lots of beautiful shells, broken, but I take them and then I hang them in my trees outside in the garden. So I pick up lots of shells. So what I brought home was shells, these beautiful flowers, bought this little thing, and then once again at a pot stall, a little shop next to the road. We call it a pot stall, a stall next to the road. I bought some jams, quinches. Oh, my husband loved quinches, so you put them in. It's like a canned fruit. So I bought quinches, jam, so that's what I brought home. Oh, and I bought some meat and some sausage, and what I also think I brought home was an extra couple of pounds, because my goodness, one thing about going on a trip is all the food and not having to cook. Oh goodness, it is awesome. I was sitting on the stoop at the little hotel, and it was early morning. I was the only one on the stoop. They were still cleaning, getting ready for the breakfast run. And there this woman, the cleaner, was cleaning and washing the stoop, mopping the stoop. And I sat there with so much gratefulness, because I need to do this at home. I need to mop and clean. At this stage, I'm the cleaner in my home. So that's what I need to do. And then to look at the menu and just order a breakfast. You know, what a blessing. So I ordered a breakfast. Hubby and myself, we shared it, because at that stage, after it was the third morning. No, it was actually the second morning, but we had a steak night. They had a steak night at the pub the previous night, so we both had a steak. Usually we share. So I mean, we were eating and we were drinking. We usually drink a bottle of wine in 3 evenings at home. But you know, when you're on a trip, it's a little wine here and it's beer there. And so, yes, I am filled to the brim, overflowing with gratefulness, with new experiences. And once again, I had to choose. Will I see the beauty on this trip, or will I see everything that's not perfect? So once again, I chose to see the beauty in the midst, because there's always beauty in the midst. I mean, yes, there were many, many potholes. Some of the places where you could barely drive. So many potholes and dirty and lots of poverty. And we drove through and around many townships and stuff. So yes, there are many, many things that I could have allowed myself to be very upset and sad and angry and resentful, call it, about. But I chose not to. I chose to see the beauty, to find the beauty wherever we went. And that is what made my trip so memorable, that I even want to wear something around my neck just to remind me of all the blessings. Oh, I'm going to stop with this, share this story. It's so beautiful. So we're in Bathurst, the little town. We slept in the hotel, the Pig and Whistle Hotel, with the oldest ongoing pub in South Africa, the most gorgeous little pub. So we were sleeping there, and when we got there, we booked in, slept for 2 hours, and then went for a walk around the little town. And later, hubby went back to the hotel. I was still walking, and I found this beautiful little shop thing. At that stage, I thought it was a coffee shop, and it was closed. It was after 4, already closed down, but I just had this intense desire to go there again. It was funny. I just wanted to go there. So the next morning, we were having breakfast on the on the stoop. But before that, I went and I walked around again. It was raining. The little town has one street, tar road. The rest are all dirt roads. So I was actually walking in the puddles, in the mud, slipping, whatever. And once again, I went to that little shop. It was still closed. So I said, okay, I'll go there just before we leave. So we had our breakfast. Then I walked around the shop and we to the place, the little museum we found. It's actually not open. I just got there. The man went in and I said, may we look what's going on here? So that's how I found the motorbike museum. Then next to it I found this thing, and then an ice cream, homemade ice cream at a place called Shit Hot Coffee and Ice Cream. I thought the name was Shithole. No, it was Shit Hot Coffee and Ice Cream. So funny. So hubby bought his ice cream there. At that stage, as I said, was full to the brim eating and drinking, but I had some too. So we just bought one ice cream, and then I told husband, now I need to go. Let's go for coffee and cake to that shop. You know, the shop that I really felt this intense desire to go to. So when we got there, it wasn't a coffee shop. Yes, you could get coffee there, but it wasn't a coffee shop. It was actually a place where it's like where they put on some shows, you know. It was magnificent, beautiful. I couldn't believe my eyes. So we've met the woman. It's her place. And we were talking and starting to talk, and she was an artist, and it was quite hard as an artist to get something like that off the little theater. It's called the little theater, the little green room, the name, theater, the little green room. So we started talking with this woman. I started to share, and it just started pouring out of me how I could just encourage her to just stay true to yourself. Just keep doing what you do. And once again, that message came out where I've read that really, really helps me to stay grounded in gratefulness. One I've read was, if you have money in your bank, not even in a bank, only in your purse, and you have a car, and you have a house, and hot water, and enough food, even extra food in the fridge, then you are one of 5% richest people in the world. So I could share that with her. And I cannot tell you what that meant to her as well. We believe, even though we are in the 5% richest people in the world, life is tough. I mean, even if we're there, life is tough. To make a living for her as an artist, doing what she loves, and it's hard and it's tough. But after I shared this with her, and I just said, just stay true to yourself. Just like I'm doing, I've learned that. Just put on the internet, on the YouTube, what the life in me wants to share. Just do what brings out the joy in you, and everything else will fall in place. But it will not fall in place as you believe or think or want it to fall in place. It will be different. But if you walk in that surrender and trust, and just say, as I call it, spiritual life in me, my spiritual father, I surrender. I came here this morning. I wasn't planning to do a video about this, and when I started getting my things together and walking up the stairs, I've thought, you know what, let me share it with you, because it's such, I just wanted to share it, no preconceived ideas, nothing. After this, I'm going to go on with my day as the Spirit leads. Go with the flow of the life in you, as I call it. And that's why I'm doing this. And that is what I was trying to tell her. Relax. Your life is unfolding perfectly. You are exactly where you're supposed to be at this stage, doing what you are supposed to be doing. Otherwise, you wouldn't have been there and doing that. So make peace with that. Make peace with how your life is unfolding and start enjoying the journey. Isn't it awesome? As we were traveling, I think it was the second morning, I just got this, enjoy the journey. Life is a journey, a wonderful journey to be experienced. Life in this realm is a wonder to be experienced. And we make it so hard because we believe it should be different. But when we start to embrace what is happening and start to walk in gratefulness of what is in this moment and what you have, your whole life is going to change. So I just wanted to share it, how the life in me gave me this intense desire to get to that place, thinking it was a coffee shop and I'm going to have coffee and cake there because it's so beautiful. That wasn't why, where I was, what the reason was for me getting this intense desire to go there. The reason was to meet up with this woman and share my story, so that she can have the strength, the excitement to keep going and also keep doing what she loves, knowing that it's good enough. What she's doing at this moment is perfect. It's good enough. Just do moment by moment what you are led to do. And we fear and we fret and we stress, and because our lives are not turning out as we believe they should. But the moment we start to slow down and realize, wow, what a life. I'm one of the 5% richest people in the world. Look what I do have. Stop looking and focusing on what you don't have and how your life is not turning out. And we got to start just being grateful and just learn to focus and be present in what is actually happening in our lives. And there we will find everything that we need. Our joy and our peace and our wisdom and our desire, whatever, as I've learned on this trip with this situation, the life in me gave me this intense desire to go to that shop. That wasn't a shop at the end. And to meet that woman and just to share the light, the life, the truth, the joy, so that she can realize how blessed her life actually is, that she's able to do what she loves. She must just find her peace in what is happening and not what she believes should happen. Because that was me. I was very unsatisfied with my life, and I had all these ideas of how my life should turn out, and then when it didn't, I was blaming husband, blaming the devil, later blaming God, and blah blah blah. I was miserable, until I grew to that point where I realized, wow, get back to this moment and look and see what you do have, and start by being grateful for what you do have instead of focusing on what you believe you'd need and don't have and blah, blah, blah. We're all there. You know, I mean, we all walk this road. And as I said, it's tough. The journey in this realm is tough. And the only way that we can make it and experience heaven on earth, peace and joy in the midst of any situation, is when we start to look and see the blessings that we do have in this moment. Love you lots, is it from Zetster's Lab. And go and get those things that you buy all over when you travel and wherever, and start making jewellery that just brings out the gratefulness in you. Glad to be alive. Love you lots.